Let's talk pitches.
Yeah.
So I met with an entrepreneur's name is Steven. He's spun up a project that he calls Ripple Farms, essentially vertical farming, with the idea being there's no soil. He's replaced the soil with water. They want to work with developers. They want to work with people that want to have it in their basement, people that want to have it in their backyard. I think that the concept itself is very interesting. I would say it's definitely in its infancy, in that they're trying to solve local sustainable farming.
I met with Kathy yesterday from Merchant Sons, and it's an interesting combination of a brick and mortar shop and then a series of products that they're launching, which are based on a technical fabric that performs like Egyptian cotton. So they're basically rolling out a men's lifestyle home, men's lifestyle brand.
And they had brick and mortar already?
Yeah, they have brick and mortar,
Wow.
and it's very savvy branding, and they had product examples. But the question is, what do we want to invest in as selectors? You know,
Well, we kind of want to choose the most daring idea.
My pitch was really focused, and it's also one of those feel-good pitches. It's a man named Victor, and he's got a company called MeetMe.ca. And what he does is he buys whole animals from reputable farms that are small farmers, sustainable. And the great thing that I love about it is he's supporting local farmers, which for me is a very important industry, right? It's something that is dying.
How do you scale it across the country?
Every different city or province would be like an independent, right? So.
Okay.
They would use local Ontario farmers for Ontario, right? And everything would be packaged here.
Yeah. I met with a man named Stuart who's starting a company called Passin, which is German for fit. The whole business model revolves around the fact that I think he quoted 83% of the reason for returns online are due to poor fit. So what they have done is they've leveraged a 3D imaging technology, that's the core of their business, so that you actually physically go, you get imaged, and then you have a profile.
Where'd you go?
I don't know where you go.
Okay.
They're determining where you go.
your webcam does it.
Okay.
First challenge for sure. For me, the whole point of e-com is out of the comfort of my home. I don't have to go anywhere.
Right.
But the value proposition is that when you do go, you get image so that your fit comes and they nail it every time.
The big problem with this project is margins. Like we talked about the problem of leaving your own home, the problem of shipping, the problem of this, but there are no margins if you're buying product from someone else.
So I met with an entrepreneur named Erica who started a platform called Hire. So being able to fill roles super easy. So for example, if you're a restaurant owner and if you need a dishwasher tonight, within an hour you can view 20 different people who are rated and qualified. Probably the most striking thing about this business is its potential to scale across different categories.
But the more skilled the workforce has to become, there's an onboarding process. So like the desire to be able to open up an app and get someone tomorrow that can have an impact on my business, I don't necessarily think it's all that realistic.
So what are we thinking?
It's hard.
It's hard, right? Like it's hard to kind of pick, and I like the Hire girl. Like I think it's a really cool business.
I mean, I've used apps like like Hire, and I see the importance of them.
Yeah.
But for me, just MeetMe is just more kind of feel good, and I think you can use the money more wisely for a project like what he's doing.
So are we down to these two?
I think we are.
I think we're down to these two.
The ability to see it from a social perspective and not just from an investment perspective. It's a real toss-up for me.
So do we have our choice?
I think
We
so.
have a choice.
Do we have a choice?
Yeah, we do. I think they'll continue to be daring.